What, bitch? Tell me.
Wait, someone needs to hear this.
Yo.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Please Say It Again. I'm one of your hosts, Lily, and your other host, Sadie, is with me.
Hey guys.
Welcome back. I really don't know what to say. I know we've been gone for 2 episode weeks now, I believe. Sorry about that. It was a little unexpected, but we did have a special episode that was planned to come out last Monday. Due to some technical difficulties, we couldn't get that up, and a lot of things have happened since then.
So this is sadly one of our last episodes ever. Me and Lily are no longer friends anymore.
Oh my god. Like this bitch, I don't even know why I'm here.
What is that? I don't even know I'm here.
So technically this is our last episode for our season 1. We do have a surprise for you guys that is going to be coming out. So technically this is our last episode for season 1, sadly. But we do have a surprise coming to you guys that we will announce next Monday from when this episode is aired. And today we're just gonna be catching you guys up on everything that's been happening. It was really unexpected because we weren't planning on it being this soon. But like I said, we'll talk about that more in depth. I think we should start with catching you guys up on our lives and what's been going on, and then we can kind of explain to you guys our plan for our podcast.
Yeah. Just as a little, like, before we get started, we will be super active on our Instagram, after this episode goes up. So if you haven't already, go follow us on Instagram at Please Say It Again, and just keep your eye out. And that's where we will be making our big announcement.
Correct.
So, jumping right in, if you guys listen to our latest episode therapy session, you guys know a little bit about my story, or a lot of it, because I went in depth a lot. But yeah, so nothing has really changed. It has gotten a little bit better. We've gotten a little bit more comfortable where we are. But with that being said, due to my situation, I don't really have a safe space to go and record. And with anything that I do, and I know that we do, me and Lily, like, together, we just want to make sure that it's like our 100%. Like, we don't ever want to release anything that feels like rushed, or, that we don't fully align with. And so I have decided for me personally that maybe right now is not the best time to keep recording. So that's why for me personally, we're kind of, putting a little break on season 1. And yeah. So on top of all of that, the reason we did not, upload these last 2 weeks is because I actually went on a huge trip. I went to Oregon for a week on a big road trip, so I was a little preoccupied, pretty busy, and on top of, like, family stuff, we just weren't able to record, and me and Lily were, like, catching up. And if you have a best friend, you know that that's the person that you have your least amount of pictures with, and whatever, just because you guys enjoy each other's, like, time and space and energy so much that, like, you kind of just forget about all the extra stuff. And I can definitely say that's what happened with me and Lily. We had all this stuff planned, and as soon as we got together, it was kind of just like the whole world, like, we just shut the whole world out, like.
For sure.
Yeah. So it was a great time. We had an amazing Friendsgiving. Long story short, we had an amazing time. I had fun catching up with my family. Me and Edgar, which is my boyfriend, were heading back to LA because we drove, and we were really, like, not looking forward to coming back. And we don't necessarily like LA in a full. I really love the opportunity that it, like, brings, but especially during, like, the coronavirus and quarantine and stuff like that, everything's online. So we just kind of decided that there's really no point staying here. Even though before I said we were staying in LA for my career, being here hasn't really made a difference because everything's online. All the auditions are over Zoom, and self-tapes. And so it doesn't really make a difference whether we're here or not. And I'm the only reason that we've been staying in LA. And LA is just so expensive right now. And we don't love the environment. And I miss my family. And it's looking like things are going to get a little bit worse before they get better, meaning that we're probably going to go into a longer lockdown again. And just things like that, which is totally fine. Like, let's all, get better before we go out and party, like I'm totally okay with that. With that being said, me and Edgar have decided to move back to Oregon. Edgar moving for the first time, me coming back, which it was kind of hard because I would be lying if I said I hated LA, because I don't hate LA. There's just a lot of things that I've grown to dislike, but there's also a lot of things that I love about LA. One of them being the opportunities, but I know for me personally, I will make anything happen for myself wherever I am. Unless I'm period. So we are currently looking into apartments over there, and we're so excited. And honestly, I feel like after making that decision, I feel like a house has been lifted off of my shoulders. Like, I feel like I can breathe, and I just feel a lot better, and I feel excited. And I'm so excited to be closer to my best friend. Like, that's like one of the biggest like perks, I think. Like, that's like obviously, like, you can just tell, like, I'm just so fucking excited. I'm ready, and you guys should be ready too.
And if we really think about it, like, Sadie and me haven't lived in the same state since our senior year of high school. That was in 2017. Like,
I know.
What?
Almost 4 years, I think. No, I think 4 years.
7, 18, 19, 20. Oh, yeah, 4 years.
Damn, going on 5.
Damn, almost 5 years. In June, it's going to be 5 years.
Yeah. So, season 2, we will be coming at you together. And boo boo, it will be a completely different game.
It's going to be a higher energy, a better, just like, we're very excited because this, in no way is this like us saying that we don't want to do our podcast. Like, we fucking love this podcast. It's our baby. We love the vibe. We love everything that we bring here. We're super appreciative of everyone who's taking the time out of their day to listen to us. And I know that, like, me personally, I haven't seen another podcast that just kind of like is our vibe. Like, we have a unique conversation, a unique, you know what I mean? And so we want that to be in its best form, and we want us to be in our best when we're coming here to talk about it. And we have so many plans for season 2. It's like unreal. The game is gonna change, and we're just very, very excited. For me, the reason that I feel like I feel like I wasn't giving my 100% is because I have a lot of things going on. And I love our podcast, and just like Sadie, I want to be able to give my 100% when I'm in it. And I can't do that right now because I have all these things happening, and I don't know what else to say that other than I want to give my 100%, and it's really hard at this moment. But so a part of like Sadie coming to Oregon, me leaving to Vegas is being postponed, because my original plan was to leave at the end of January. When we told you guys about it, it was supposed to be me, Sadie, and Edgar moving to Vegas. But Sadie and Edgar got a job, which, is understandable. They decided to stay in California. And after that, I made the decision that, like, if me going to Vegas was going to happen in January, like, I was going to go because I had enough money to go and I was stable enough to go. And I've just had a lot of things going on financially that I don't feel confident enough going by myself, because I don't feel like I have enough money saved up for myself, and I just don't feel confident. But I do want to still move, and that will happen. Like, I'm pretty sure sometime this year I'm planning on still moving, but we're gonna kind of see. But for now, I'm gonna stay in Oregon for a little bit, which is nice because my best friend's gonna live in Oregon.
Yay.
But but yeah, so
Sometimes you just have to go with the flow.
yeah, I'm just going with the flow right now. I'm trying to get my coins, and I have a couple new things happening that I'm really excited for. I'm doing a lot of research for, and I'll tell you guys more about it when it actually happens.
Yes.
So
But can I add a disclaimer? Because I don't want it to seem like, because when we first started this podcast, what a huge thing that made us unique is the fact that we are two long distance best friends.
yeah,
I don't want anyone to think that we're ending the season because we are not together
yeah,
recording, because we were going to make this no matter what. It's just kind of like the situation kind of has changed. And, you know, there's a lot of things that started happening in both of our personal lives, where it's just like right now we just can't record until
yeah,
season 2, until I move, and until, you know, whatever works out, works out. So that's like my little disclaimer. I don't want anyone to think that we're ending season 1 because we can't record together. I think that
yeah,
for us anyways, it will be a lot better that we'll be together. But it
yeah.
was
It's
great
like,
no matter what. Yeah, a lot of things
and we're
happened.
sorry. We're like so sorry because you guys are probably like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on?
Where'd
Where'd
they
they
go?
go? We're here. We just
Yeah.
we just have had a lot of things going on in our lives, and so we wanted to dedicate this last episode to kind of like telling you guys about what's going on and what we're doing and how life is going and our plans. And yeah, did you want to say something?
Yeah, I wanted to add something. A huge thing that has, and Lily knows, like a huge thing that has been going on in my life is he's technically my cousin, but because of age difference, I call him my nephew. He's 10 months old. He was recently diagnosed with liver cancer. And that has been a huge thing, especially the first week that we did not upload. That was like a huge thing that I was going through, and Lily, you know, no problem. Like I'm that type of person that like over like worries and stresses about things. I send her a huge book about like why I can't record this certain day, and she's like, "Boo, like chill, like it's okay, you know." First of all, find you a best friend like that. um, so she's been really supportive through that whole thing, and it's been hard on our family and whatnot. So that's been a huge thing that's been going on. Um, his name's Drayden. He does have a little GoFundMe. So we might be able to put that on, we might be able to link that on our Instagram. So if you're curious about the story or whatever, and if you're in any situation to help out a little bit, then you can check out the link. But we will put that in our Instagram or in our description. So I just wanted to share that because I feel like I wasn't going to say anything, but that is a huge thing that has been going on in my life, and it's been very emotional, and I've been trying to be there for his mom as much as possible. But yeah, we will be sharing that with you guys as well. On that note, and sorry if this episode wasn't as juicy or interesting as our last, we just kind of wanted to explain where we have been and where we're going. And again, we have a huge surprise coming out. So if you are interested in following that, go check out our Instagram. It's at Please Say It Again. We are also on YouTube, also at Please Say It Again. And yeah, we're just so excited for what's to come. And if you're excited as well, check us out there. And I would say goodbye, but you will be hearing from us very soon. Lily, is there anything you'd like to add?
Yeah, I'm really excited for next Monday, you guys. We're going to be announcing some exciting news. And yeah, so stay tuned for that. And also, we have a TikTok that's gonna start uploading soon. So follow our TikTok as well.
Woo-hoo!
So that's gonna be fun. I thank you to everyone for understanding.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.